It's been a privilege and an honor to hear every single one of you speak and share. I unfortunately had to move away from the ministry, but I'm still working in the ministry. But just to not be a part of it on a daily basis, it's been difficult for me. But I hear and I see the text and the emails and Teresa sharing, Gordon sharing, and Anella, Ashley, through the social media and the different avenues that we have to communicate. And I'm just so excited to finally meet some of you face to face. Especially Faith. It's just, I was telling you, I'm so grateful for the books that you've taken and that you've read with them. What you've done has just been tremendous. And Teresa just, this is what happened, and she starts to share. And I'm just so grateful to finally meet you. Sandra, your project, she was so excited about it, and just how God has moved through you and what I see, what God's doing through you, I think it's amazing. And I mean, amazing is not even the word. What Pastor Olson is doing in India with Sister Salome, incredible. Sister Mary, where you know what you do. Sister Pauline, to finally meet your children, to meet Pastor Sylvester's children. And then there's the Ugandans, who Sister Gertrude was very special to me. And so to finally meet Emma and Ezra, Stella, Pastor Xavier, it's really, I'm just in awe as to what I've heard. Kim, you in California. I've also heard lots about you, never met you, and I'm just in awe. Truly, I believe this conference was for such a time as this. I think the timing could not have been any more better. Could not have been. I believe it's God's timing. I believe we're in a time where we need these connections. We don't know what's coming. We know we're close to our God, to our what's coming. And so I believe that this is so, what's the word? Not just crucial, but I think it's critical that we all came together during this time. The donors have been amazing during this time. We started with I'm just going to say we started with a certain figure in mind. And we said, Teresa said, I don't know if the finances we have to, they're not there, but we said, they're going to come through. By the time we finished all of this, it was almost a little over double of what we had actually.
Actually, the final thing was 5 times as much. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2.5 times.
2.5 times greater than we actually had estimated on paper. But the glorious thing is that God provided for it all. And so I just want us to give God glory for that. All those years of working with Agnes, she taught me, I learned to just lean on God, learn to be faithful with what He gives you. Even if it's, she would say, honey, I don't even have 5 cents to bury my big toe. That's what she would say. And that was literally the truth. When Pastor Sylvester had that last conference, she said, these people don't even have $500 in their account. That was very true. We didn't even have, we were able to pay our bills, and sometimes we were in debt. We were able to give out, but by the time we finished our month, we had maybe $400 or $500, and that was about it in our account. He prayed. He challenged the people to give and to help us. We moved to Arizona, and God just opened some major doors for us, and so I'm so grateful for that. We've had a lot of new people that have come to help us, but it's just been tremendous. And so, Teresa left. She's supposed to be here for this. But I just want to say that one thing is Agnes's integrity that was placed in me with handling finances, how we have to be so careful that when He puts something in your hands, pray about it. Don't just, like she was sharing this morning, just run and get whatever comes to mind. First, you must pray that through. It's very important. Many times we didn't have money to go get food. She would literally take it out of her account and give that money. And it was like, what, $300 to fill up the semi? We didn't have it. And I would say, Agnes, they're asking, I can't give it to them. There's nothing in the bank. And she would just take it out of my checking account. And I would give that money to her. And she would not have anything, but then God would provide the money that we needed. And so I learned through that process to trust in the Lord. Even if it's what seems so minimal, God can stretch that amount of money. It's tremendous what God can do. I wanted to do this with Teresa. She needs to be in here. She left. Gary's here. Okay.
Veronica, you can tell a little of your story for a moment if you want.
Sure.
How did you come to the ministry?
The one thing that struck me was Olson was talking about the outreaches, and my family moved to what's called the high desert, which was an hour away from the ministry. We were struggling. My father had built a home, and the church. We were Catholic then. My father never went to church, but it was my mother that always that made us go to church, to mass. And so we had the person that was building the home happened to be getting food from Summer Haven. So they knew we had a struggle, so they invited us to come and get food. And so through the boxes of food, we started getting interested in the church. And so then they would say, come to the service, we give a box of food after the service. And because we had a need for food, we went to the service, not because we had a need for, but we thought we have a need for food, so we decided to go. So my mom went, she was converted, my father went, they accepted the Lord, and then slowly we all came to the Lord through that box of food. So there was we formed a youth group, and we decided, let's go help the ministry since they've been helping us so much. Let's go give back to them. So when I went and I saw what they were doing, I said, I was already in college, but I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I think I spoke with Agnes, and she said, yes, come join us. We will come and help us. You're welcome to come. And then I spoke with my mother. She said, I will support you if that's what you want to do. I went and I left until I moved to Texas. I had wanted to be a nun because that's all I knew from being Catholic. So for me to serve the Lord in that capacity at Summer Haven was just like, yes, that's what I want to do. So then I became Agnes' secretary and her personal assistant, and helped Teresa and travel with Agnes within the United States. Your bachelor's? But one thing that we wanted to do is the donors gave, the ones that donated, we have some funds left over. And so we wanted to bless every single one of you that's attended.
That was Veronica's idea.
Thank you, girl.
God provided the whole thing. So I thought, what would be nice to add, and so we can give them some money. And so this is just what the donors have given, so that we wanted each of you to be able to have a little as well. You are wearing it, you are eating it, you are enjoying it in your rooms, but we also wanted you to have something to take with you. And like I said, you pray over it and you ask the Lord to show you how to use it. Okay? That's the biggest thing, is when God gives something into your hands, you pray about it. Teresa will receive something, she'll call me, and she will spend it 5,000 ways. And you already said you want to choose it, and she'll say, oh, this way. And then Teresa, there's only this much, I said, let's just wait, stop, and let's see where it needs to go, because she will spend something 5,000 ways in California. She's very funny there. And so then we have to stop her. What's that?
They're all good ways.
They're all good ways, but there's only one way that God wants it to go. So then we have to find the mind of the Lord.
Army of His way.
Do you hear that? You have to stop and pray. Find the mind.
Find the mind of the Lord. That's where that comes in. You have to find the mind of the Lord. You can't just spend it. And I try to teach that principle to my children now that they're working. Tithe first.
Yeah.
Tithe first. We give God, He doesn't need our money. Give back to Him what belongs to Him. It's just honoring the Lord and doing what's right. So this is from, I'm going to start with the elders here. This is a little, let's see. And this is from the donors who want to do something. I am going to start with Harmony. It's from the donors. It's from the donors. And Lord Jesus, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, I see your face. Tris, who's? That's her. Sorry, we had to make the list this morning. Oh, that's right. This is for the children. Oh. So the biggest thing is you pray about it. You don't, you pray and ask the Lord. I've seen Him multiply over and over. We didn't have anything. When the ministry, some people come to the ministry and they think we have money. We have God's riches is what we have. We don't have financial. We don't have it. They would come in their suits and they would come, or the businessmen, they would expect for Agnes to give, and we're like, we don't have it. It's what you see is God's blessing.
Yeah.
And that's what you see that we have in our hands. Praise the Lord.